What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're going to be talking Town Hall 14. And before we even get going in today's video, I want to make it very clear, this is all speculation about Town Hall 14. I don't really know anything for a fact, but we're going to talk about what we know, what we can guess may be coming, when, all that kind of great stuff. But again, it's all going to be speculation about Town Hall 14. So what I did was I went through and I picked out some of my favorite comments, questions, and concerns about Town Hall 14, and we're going to talk about all of those here today. All right, guys. So let's come over to our big board and let's talk about what we know about Town Hall 14. What do we know about Town Hall 14? We know that 14 is after 13. That's about all we actually know about Town Hall 14. So what I'm going to do is, while we're answering these questions, we're going to have some replays just going in the background of Legends League hits I've done recently. But the first comment question of the day is a pretty simple one, a pretty straightforward one. Let's talk about when. When do you think Town Hall 14 is coming? Is it coming soon or no? This is coming from my boy. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. But when is Town Hall 14 coming? And I did a little bit of digging and a little bit of research into this one, and I found some information from Darian, the Supercell community manager, that might give us a little bit of a hint, a little bit of an evidence of when Town Hall 14 may be coming to the game. So some of you may remember this interview I did with Darian back in June, talking about like new super troops and update stuff. But we talked a little bit about like the update schedule and how they try to stick to 4 updates. But this was said in that interview, and I think this is really important, talking about the timing of potentially Town Hall 14. Let's listen.
We're not doing Town Hall 14 this year because...
Okay, so right out the gate, not this year, so not in 2020. Traditionally, we get like, what, a December, early January update. So he already shoots it down, not this year, no Town Hall 14, so that's pretty big.
We still want to stand by. We want to do a new Town Hall, at least 18 months in between, so a year and a half. That would...
So at least 18 months apart. So not even saying 18 months apart, at least 18 months. So it could even be longer than that before we see Town Hall 14, which I believe Town Hall 14 came, what, last December. So that would put us about, what, June of 2021, being 18 months. So that could give us an idea of when to start expecting it. Maybe not get there, but maybe start expecting Town Hall 14. But again, he said at least 18 months, not like 18 months right on the dot. So don't like take this as in 18 months we're getting Town Hall 14. This is just kind of like a guideline about
Town Hall 14 roughly about summer of next year, Q2 of next year.
So he even estimates about Q2 of next year. So that gives us an idea on the time frame of when we may see a new Town Hall 14 coming to Clash of Clans. So the next question we had talked about, what do you think the Town Hall 14 weapon will be? At Town Hall 12 we have the Giga Tesla, at Town Hall 11 we have the Giga Inferno. What about Town Hall 14? And a lot of people asked this one. I picked out some of my favorites. I'll throw them up on screen real quick to give some of you guys some shout outs. But I've thought about this one a lot, and we've talked about this a little bit on streams. One of the thoughts is maybe like a Giga Eagle. I think that's too much. If we look at all of the weapons, the Giga Inferno, 5 shots, like 5 beams of electricity. The Giga Inferno, when we see that pop open here, 5 Inferno beams. So there's a kind of a theme there of a multi-target defense. And then we always have that Giga Bomb. I think we will continue to see that Giga Bomb at Town Hall 14. I don't think they would go away from that. It doesn't make sense to go away from the Giga Bomb exploding. And we may even see another effect. At Town Hall 13, we got that slowing effect. At Town Hall 14, we may see an additional effect along with that slowing with the Giga Bomb. But as far as the weapon goes, for me, I kind of want to see like a multi-target bow on there. Like, imagine how cool that would be, like a multi-target bow that targets like 5 different targets, or even perhaps like a multi-scatter. I don't know. I don't know. A multi-bow kind of seems like a Giga bow seems like a really cool idea that just shoots off like 5 beams or 5 like bow shots all over the place, or even like a scatter would be cool. That would make it a little bit more powerful, shooting the defenses behind it. Again, I don't have a clue. These are, like, honestly, like the Inferno, or not the Inferno, the bow, the scatter shot idea, like, that's just stuff that I think would be really cool to see. Like, imagine a bow that shoots like 5 shots of beams out there. I think that would be really cool. Will we see that? Time will tell. I mean, there's people that get paid to do this kind of stuff. I get paid to make videos, not paid by Supercell, get paid by YouTube. I make videos. My job isn't to develop a game, so it'll be really interesting to see what they come up with for Town Hall 14 as we get that 3-star in there. But let's keep moving, guys. Let's keep talking about it. So for our next question, I'm going to put 2 up here because I kind of like how these ones play off of each other. So there's usually a color coding for every higher Town Hall, like 9 through 13. What do you think the color will be for Town Hall 14? And the Master says, I think Town Hall 14 will have a jungle type theme for a Town Hall. Arena 8 from Clash Royale was winter theme, and then 9 was a jungle theme. So I kind of like the way you guys are thinking here with like the color and the theme, because we kind of have like what, like an ice type theme almost for Town Hall 13. And if we go back and look at Town Hall 12, it almost kind of felt like the blue and yellow. It almost kind of felt like an electricity theme. So I kind of like the idea of a theme for the next Town Hall, which could be really cool and interesting. However, like I've done like mock-ups of like what I think Town Hall 13 will look like. I did that with like Town Hall 12 and I changed it a bunch of different colors, but I wasn't really like close with any of them. For me personally, I think like a green theme would be really cool. Obviously, I love green, probably my favorite color. A jungle theme would be nice, man. That would be really, really cool to add like more of a jungle, like leafy, like tree. So maybe even like a brown and green type theme. I guess we'll have to wait and see, because that's something that's always a mystery, but I would be down with like a green, a jungle, like kind of green theme. You guys know I'm all about the green. So what do you guys think? What color may Town Hall 13 be, or Town Hall 14 be? Remember at Town Hall 9, it was like kind of black. At Town Hall 10, it was kind of red. 11 was like white. 12 was like blue and yellow. And then 13 was like the icy-ish theme, like blue, teal, gold with purple. Like what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What color may Town Hall 14 be? So our next question is, what new troop and defense would you like to see at Town Hall 14? I don't know, man. I'm always surprised about these. Again, I'm not a game developer. There's a lot of cool stuff that comes to the game. I have no ideas, honestly, about troops or defenses. It's not something I've put a ton of thought in, but if we think about it, Town Hall 9, we really got like those signature defenses. Town Hall 9, we got the X-Bows. At Town Hall 10, we got the Inferno Towers. At Town Hall 11, we got the Eagle Artillery. At Town Hall 12, we get the Town Hall that starts attacking back. And at Town Hall 13, we got our scatter shots. So I would love to see like a signature defense at Town Hall 14. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. What it would be? No clue, guys. No clue. I do think we need some new defenses in the game. Something to mix it up, something to change up. As far as troops, I never know, man. Especially with the addition of like so many super troops, I don't know. Will we see a new troop, or will they kind of just roll along the lines of like more super troops? I'm not sure, but that's a really interesting question. Again, like, what do you guys think? What defenses would you like to see? What troops? This is one that really has me stumped and puzzled, because I don't really have any clue, guys. I have no clue. Like, I've talked about this before, like when the Builder Hall update was going around, there was some big document that was floating around with like sneak peeks and leaks, and there was like this talk of like an Inferno Dragon that like let out like a multi-beam. I think that would be really cool, but will it ever come? I don't know. I don't know if that would ever be a thing. As far as defense, I like the splash defenses. I think that's really cool. Like the scatter shot, a really great addition to the game. But I don't know what they're gonna do next. Like the team is so good with these kinds of things, and I am just not that creative like they are. So now we have some more like just kind of like broader and general questions that I don't know. I thought some of these were pretty cool and interesting. Sanjita asks, are we gonna see another hero at Town Hall 14? And this is not going to be a popular answer, but boy, I hope not. I thought 4 was too many. It's worked in really nice with the auto hero ability. I think that's one way that they've kind of helped having 4 heroes in here. Let me move this down here because most of this attack's at the top. I don't think so, though. If you think about it, at Town Hall 7, we get the King. At Town Hall 8, we get no hero. At Town Hall 9, we get the Queen. So every other 7, 9. At 10, no hero. At 11, we got the Warden. So again, 10, nothing. 11, yes. 12, no hero. 13, we got the Royal Champion. So again, it's almost like every other. And if we stick to that pace, 14 is due for no heroes. So if I had to guess, and my personal opinion, I'm saying no. I don't really think, unless like defenses change a ton, I don't think we really need it. Then again, we'll get like a lot more levels and stuff with a brand new Town Hall level. But I think where the heroes are at right now, I think we're in a pretty good spot with 4 heroes. So I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think we'll see another hero at Town Hall 14. Next up, Dean Ambrose says, do you think there'll be a new resources to upgrade stuff in Town Hall 14? I don't think so. Again, is there really a necessity for that? I mean, we have gold, we have elixir, we have dark elixir. They all seem to have their purposes. I mean, I don't see a necessity for an additional resource in Clash of Clans really at any given time. It seems like, you know, we have our elixir and our dark elixir for like lab stuff, heroes, that kind of stuff, and even like some of our resources, and then gold for a lot of like our defenses. I don't see a need for another resource in Clash of Clans unless we're bringing another gem mine to the game like in Maiden Village. I just don't see that being a need right now in the game. So I'm going to go no on this question, Dean. Ali has a really interesting question. Do you think siege machines will defend your base at Town Hall 14? I don't think so. Again, like it might be too much. I mean, it could be cool. Like you set a siege machine to like defend your base, but if you think about like the term siege machine, like siege, when I think of siege, it's like me raiding someone, me sieging upon someone, not me defending. So I don't think that makes a lot of sense for me personally. Not like trying to say it's like a dumb question. I think it's a really cool question. That's why I picked it. I just don't think it's something we may see at Town Hall 14. Who knows? I could be completely wrong. It would be really cool, like, you know, you set up a siege barracks and out come additional like P.E.K.K.A.s, almost like a second clan castle. P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards coming out of there to help out. I just don't see that being a thing in the game, unfortunately. So I'm going to say no to that question as well. All right, guys, continuing to move forward. Casey Denton asks, do you think there'll be a new trap at Town Hall 14? I certainly hope so. I don't know. It depends how long you've been playing, if you remember these things. When there was that Builder is Gone event, and like around then, I guess it was before then even, there was 2 traps introduced that were temporary traps. One was the Strength Trap, which actually made your troops smaller and hit less and less hit points. And then there was a Freeze Trap. The Freeze Trap popped up and literally froze your troops in place, almost like an Ice Golem does now, but it was a defensive trap. You had one on your base, and it was annoying to deal with. I think that would be something really cool, but if you think about like that with paired with the Tornado Trap, it could be too much. Like imagine like a Freeze Trap and a Tornado Trap near your Town Hall. Like it could be too much. But I think like a new trap, I'm always down for more and new stuff. Even if it's defenses, offenses, I'm always down for more and new stuff in Clash of Clans. I always get excited about it. So will there be a new trap at 14? Hard to say. Obviously this early in, we don't really know anything. It's all speculation, it's all guessing. Would I like to see it? 100%. I would love to see one of those seasonal traps, the Shrink Trap or even the Freeze Trap, becoming a permanent thing in the game, but they've always shot that down, just trying to balance it. But I think the Freeze Trap is something they could balance and make work in Clash of Clans in its current state. So our next question from Joma, do you think they'll expand the map in Town Hall 14 update to make room for new buildings? If you remember, like, it was a while ago, I don't remember when, I should have probably looked this up before I recorded, but we actually got like a 1-tile expansion, and you don't think about it, but 1 tile around the whole outside of the map was quite a bit. Are we getting a little bit cramped on space? Possibly. I mean, if you see even on these ring bases, they're getting a little bit cramped. So will we? For sure? I don't know. It depends what gets introduced with Town Hall 14. Could we see it? Absolutely. I think it would make a lot of sense if we introduce new buildings, more buildings. It would make a lot of sense to add even just 1 more tile around the whole base. 1 more tile is a lot to think about. Like it's a lot more than you would ever expect. So adding 1 more tile could make sense moving forward into the game as we continue to grow and progress our bases. So I could definitely see that being a thing in the future at some point. Hopefully, I mean, not necessarily hopefully, but if we get more buildings, I feel like that might have to happen. This next question coming in from Thomas. I like this question a ton. Will Town Hall 14 include something more with the Goblin map? Like the way the Goblin maps don't have to have everything. I don't know what the second part of that means. But for me personally, I hope to see more Goblin maps. If you guys remember when the new set of Goblin maps came out, everyone loved it. It was such a hit. Like Goblin map content on YouTube was big, and that showed me that people were enjoying the new Goblin maps. I got a lot of questions about the Goblin maps. I had a lot of concerns. For me, I would love to see, this is like my ultimate dream feature here. This is my ultimate dream feature. Darian, if you're watching, pass this on to Eno. Eno, if you're watching, does Eno watch my videos? That would be cool. Eno, the game lead. That would be really cool. Really cool guy. Got to meet him over in the World Championships. This is my ultimate dream feature to the game. A Goblin map of the week. So every single map, we get a brand new Goblin map, and it doesn't have to like give us any crazy prizes or anything. like, you know, a couple training potions, a small gem reward, something for beating the Goblin map of the week. I think that could be really cool. And you could even like have it like community driven, have the community submit maps and use them. Like, I think it could be cool, and you could even do it with like preset armies. Here's an army, figure out how to beat this Goblin map using these troops. Will we ever see that? Probably not. I don't know. I feel like that would be a lot for the game to take on. I think it would be an amazing, cool community feature. As far as will we see, I don't know. It might be asking for too much there. But I would love to, even if we do see 10 more Goblin maps. I love the Goblin maps, but they got to make sense for everyone's Town Hall level. And that's why we saw more Goblin maps, was because we got to a point where they weren't really relevant to the higher Town Halls. So it has to make sense, and I hope we see them. I love the Goblin maps. I love doing the Goblin maps. So I would love to see like more challenging stuff like that, more involved. So hopefully we see more Goblin map type content coming to the game, with not even just Town Hall 14, just in the future in general. So there we have it, guys. Some of my favorite comment questions of the day from you guys talking about potentially Town Hall 14. There were a few more in there, but I thought those ones were all relevant and good, and I didn't want to go on for like too long rambling about speculation, because let's be honest, that's all today's video is speculation. So I don't want to make it like giving anyone any hope on anything. I really appreciate all you guys' comment question of the day. If you guys want to submit your own comment question of the day, not even regarding Town Hall 14, just anything in general, go ahead and throw that down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Wow, you watched that whole video? Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.